I don't know.
So a little backstory here. So Lacey's cousins are here in Okinawa, and we're just hanging out with them, having a nice little day. We weren't gonna vlog or anything like that until somebody said, "Hey, you wanna go for a boat ride?" And we're like, sure. So we got on the boat ride, and they brought us adult-sized life jackets for the children, and that wasn't for us. That was for others. Oh, we got to move up front.
So I've got family in town. My cousin's grandmother is Okinawan, and they've been here for the past week visiting. And we've got to hang out with them, you know, a time before, but we're hanging out with them again today. And we were sitting here grilling on the beach, and out of nowhere they're like, "Hey, y'all want to go on a boat ride?" So now we're going for a boat ride.
What do you guys? Why are you blowing the whistle? That means come save my life.
I have a crab.
A crab?
I've got no whistle.
All right, so I guess that's the end of our boat ride. So we're gonna go back to our barbecue. Sure. All right, so now they're asking if we want to go on jet skis. Any takers?
We thought it was the end.
I thought there was 1, 2, 3.
All right, so fun little backstory here. I'm always giving fun facts and fun backstories. Anyway, Lacey's cousin's grandmother was born and raised in Okinawa, and she decided that she wanted to bring them to Okinawa so that they could see it. And now they're here to see it, and it's great. She apparently gave her brother, who still lives here in Okinawa, like $1,000 and said, "Go get everything that we need for a barbecue." And if somebody gave me $1,000 to put on a barbecue for like a dozen people, that'd be total overkill, right? Well, they went out and bought all the stuff that they needed, and I could only imagine he would have money left over. Well, instead of having money left over, he bought like an entire gigantic cooler full of chicken and another cooler full of beef and like all the food you could ever imagine, like way more than any of us could eat. So we were joking around, we're like, that's why we got to go on a boat ride. He had to get rid of the money. And then as the boat came in, they were like, you wanna go on jet skis? I was like, what? Who set all this up? Like, none of this was pre-coordinated, but it almost appears like they're just trying to get rid of the money because it's just easier than giving the money back, I guess. I don't know. It's fun having these times with our family in this beautiful place. So let's go see what the jet skis are all about.
they could get rinsed off.
What?
Yeah. Freaking service up in here.
I know, right?
Yeah. But Gibson was too impatient, so I need to rinse them off. You can see like the salt rings from the ocean in a swimsuit.
Oh, really?
We'll just change them into clothes, and I've got baby powder to knock.
You waved. I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna go for a scenic drive this way.
Yeah.
So I went walking around trying to find you guys. And
I know, Presley, I was like, I just saw your dad over here. That's where he is. We'll go over there. And then I'm like, where you go?
it's hilarious.
He's not there.
You got what?
A hermit crab. I can see its pinchers, and it's gonna pinch you guys. Pinch, 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 pinch. Say, Krabby, come out.
Krabby come out?
Oh, the Krabby.
How about Boogie come out? You got a booger hanging out of your nose.
Wait, what, how do you make a tissue dance?
How?
Add a little boogie in it.
What?
Add a little boogie in it.
Oh!
I didn't get one yet. Let's go.
Good job, kitty.
Ow!
All right, so I just totally figured this whole situation out. All right, so remember how I just told you that Jake's grandmother spent $1,000 to put on this barbecue? Well, she did. I think part of that was renting a couple coolers. Well, the guys that loaned out the coolers came back and said, hey, can we get our coolers back? And they opened them, and it had a bunch of food, chicken, beef, beer, just like everything you could imagine in these gigantic coolers. They're like, well, you can have these things, but the big, tall, bald guy expressed some interest in the fish that you caught earlier, so do you have any mahi-mahi? So obviously we don't speak Japanese, but we're pretty sure that that's the conversation that just happened. So I think what's just happened is the remainder of the food was traded for some fish that they have. So we'll see what happens. This is, I'm like dying. This is cracking me up. What do you guys think is going on?
Let's do a race. Yeah, let's race.
Okay, on your mark. Wait. Everybody on the same level. No, back to the starting line.
Come on, you're in the
All right, everybody on your mark. Oh, Lacey's gonna get in on this too. Here we go. Go!
I'm the winner, Dad.
I didn't even run.
Keep that G pose.
Last place.
Keep that G pose.
I win! Yeah, I'm in second place. Give a thumbs up for me.
Down below, right?
Winners are losers and losers are winners.
Yes!
On the back, no.
Get set, go! There goes Taylor.
Just a little kid.
Gibson's gonna get her.
Just a little kid.
He's gonna try. All right, turn around, come back. Oh, Gibson's gonna win.
You okay?
I just meant do so.
There you go, buddy. That's how you win. Second place. All right, so the negotiation that happened about the mahi-mahi. I just looked off in the distance, and it looks like they're saying you can have the cooler full of chicken and beef and beer, but you had to give us a mahi-mahi. I looked off in the distance, and there a dude was carrying out a mahi fish, and it looks to be like they are filleting it right now to make it ready for delivery. This is hilarious.
Is that a mahi-mahi?
Yeah. So I was completely correct. This thing is being prepared for delivery. This is hilarious. This is amazing. I love mahi-mahi. Fish. Mahi-mahi.
マイダ見てみよう。
はい。
ああ、よかったね。
Uh-huh.
Are you still battling?
Am I what?
Betting.
What?
Betting.
You're making up words.
Videoing.
Oh, videoing?
Yeah.
Yeah, vlogging.
Let me see.
super cool. We're gonna say our goodbyes now and catch you on the flip side.
Like my flowers? Like my flowers?
Love it.
I'm putting my hair.
Get over here and give us a hug.
Say
Just like that.
sayonara. Say sayonara.
You're like an islander.
Sayonara.